Hi, hello. Welcome to the episode of Isaiah's Newsstand. It's your host, Isaiah Edwards. The date is May the 11th, 2025. Hopefully, this episode finds you well, in good spirits, and high hopes. As for me, I'm doing pretty good. It's been a Sunday. It's been a fun day. Overall, no complaints. We had a late start, I will say that, but we partied hardy, which I will get to. Um, had a late start, got up and Adam like out to the grocery store maybe around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So that was nice. A little behind the ball there, but also was busy at the grocery store. But got everything we needed from that. After groceries, we came home, dropped that off, went to the gym. Gym was a nice, good, heavy lift session, so it was nice to get 3 in this weekend, just having the ability. And then also the gym was just so dead today, which I love. Just no one in the way, nice and quiet, so we love that. Got a good pump in. Post the gym, we're back home, and we're chilling. So yeah, overall a good day. Just kind of settling in. Hopefully I get to maybe do some cleaning, cut my hair, but we'll see. No promises on that front. But I definitely need to get to some tidying. But yeah, had a really good Sunday. But let's talk about Saturday. Let's talk about last night. Last night was so fun. I think this was my fourth burrito fest. So it was a blast. I was able to go meet up with my friend who was performing. Then we went up together. It was just like a whole vibe. Got to see a bunch of bands play. Got to see like two of my friends' bands just play and perform, rock out. So that was fucking cool. That was a fucking moment, as it always is. Of course, I ate. I was having the stomach was bothering me a little bit, but like once I got into the groove, I was just vibing. It was a good time. So y'all know I had to get a burrito. This time I mixed it up. I decided to get, I don't want to say fancy, but I was like, I'm not feeling the greatest. So maybe not so much a leaner burrito, but a different burrito might do my stomach some good. And I got the jerked tofu. Very good, very yummy. I had that with some chips, got some guac in it, hot salsa. It was so good. So good drinks, good friends, good burritos. It was a vibe. It was so fun. After that, we wrap up. We wind up going to the dive bar. Having a good time there. Then we did some like after bar stuff, which was also fun. Wound up playing some Cards Against Humanity, which I don't know. I always have mixed feelings about Cards Against Humanity because I generally don't enjoy the game. But I think that if you just have the right people, it doesn't matter. It's just generally a good time, like kind of conversating, kind of just, throwing some cards around, whatever. And it's just a good time. It's a good vibe. So luckily, that's how the night ended. Then we came back to, I guess we'll say HQ, and closed the night out with a couple of English muffin and cheeseburgers, which were so fire, so yummy. At that point, I think it was like 5 in the morning. So I was ready to scamper on home and, went to bed, and, that's the full circle. So yeah, a beautiful, beautiful burrito fest cycle. Glad to do another one. Glad to see the homies. But yeah, kind of wrapping up on that. I guess we can just do our startup. I mean, I will say though, we're doing the startup, but technically it's kind of like the last break at the same time. I really don't actually have too much news. We're gonna do our startup, and I'm gonna say Happy Mother's Day. Specific shout out to my mama, Mama Bear, Mama News. Appreciate you so much for all you do, and for just being a cool and awesome presence in my life. I love you very much. I love all of the mamas who listen, and just all the cool mamas out there. Yeah, y'all do a lot. So, I mean, I know that doesn't mean much from some random ass podcaster, saying it, but know that you are cherished. Anyway, let's do our startup. Let's do our last break. And I mean, I don't know. Like, there's just not much to really say. Like, we could kind of hit some stuff about China, trade deals, but I don't. It's not concrete. Apparently, uh, Trump might be getting a jumbo jet. Cool for his administration, maybe. But that depends. That's up in the air. But yeah, let's just kind of have a little one, and then I don't know. That'll be it. I really don't have any shilling either. It's Sunday, so let's just have a little start, have a little break, and we'll call it there. I don't know. This is a little bit of an offbeat, a little weird, but I like to check in with y'all. I don't want to have a dry day, a zero day, even if the news really isn't flowing. So here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention in the last episode what were the pizza toppings for the Domino's pizza. I said them in the little description, but it was a pineapple and bacon pizza. It was pretty good. It was yummy. I mean, I want to say it was worth the stomach pain the day after and just the food coma and all that, but I don't know. It's every once in a while it's nice to go back to the old me. You know what I mean? All right. But yeah, I mean, not much else to really add. I know, very short, very sweet episode, but sometimes it's like that. So, thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for being a friend, and hopefully, I see you soon for some more good news. I love ya. Bye bye. Mwah.